One thing that's stopped me from buying a bench multimeter in the past is the 400 Australian dollar price tag, but I managed to get this one for less than $100 with discount, $94 from Banggood. Now, I've always wanted one because while this is a really useful meter, particularly because I have solar power and you can measure currents without having to break the circuit, it's always in the way on the bench and you can never get it to sit properly, and you can take measurements and you can't see the screen. So bench multimeter is the guy. It can sit next to your other gear. Anyway, I discovered a little trick. I bought one of these, which is a Bluetooth transmitter and receiver. I made this little adapter here to a BNC plug. It could be any plug. And I'm just going to use a spare crow probe that I've got lying around. And then we can use one of the features that some of the reviewers of this meter didn't like at all, and that was the Bluetooth. It's going to go off in a minute, and I actually think it's quite useful. So let me just plug that together and I'll get back to you and show you what we can do. Okay, just talking about this adapter thing that I made. This is just a prototype, by the way. The values aren't necessarily the best ones. Are just what capacitors and resistors I had hanging around. So this plug goes into the Bluetooth transmitter. I've got a capacitor in each leg of the circuit just to try and protect things in case I get any high voltages, high DC. And I've got quite a high value resistor here as well. I'll probably bring that down a bit, but anyway, experiment with your own and see what you come up with. It's not a critical part of the whole thing. Okay, here's a guitar distortion pedal, which I'll just use to demonstrate the principle of this. I've got that Bluetooth transmitter connected to this unused crow probe. You don't need to use a crow probe. You can use anything that will connect to a circuit easily. And I'll just turn up the volume on this thing. A bit noisy. And we've got audio direct from the oscillator. We've got audio, focus properly, audio coming from the plug. You'll notice there's a bit of a delay, but that's because Bluetooth audio is really laggy. And we can start tracing around the circuit. See, we've got some audio there, and we've got some distorted audio there, but it's a distortion pedal, so it's pretty good. And that's the kind of thing you can do. You can trace through the circuit until you no longer find audio, and then your fault has to be in that area. So it's just a simple demonstration of what you can do with this sub $100 meter and a couple of other bits and pieces. So hopefully you find that useful. Thanks very much for watching.